Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com. Now, with today's Panther Preview, here is Brian Winnekins.
From McDonell Central High School, it's girls high school basketball tonight as Durand-Arkansaw faces Chippewa Falls McDonell in a non-conference girls basketball matchup. This is the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. For Durand-Arkansaw, they are 1-0 on the early season after their 56-34 win versus Ellsworth, while McDonell Central 0-1 after their 62-42 loss to Eau Claire North. We'll talk with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Darren Lowenhagen about the game against Ellsworth and tonight's game against McDonell Central. But coming up next on the Advent Health Panther Preview, well, we have a lot of games on the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. We'll tell you who's playing where. That's coming up next on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand-Arkansaw girls basketball on WRDN.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com as we get ready for tonight's Durand-Arkansaw McDonell Central girls basketball game. Let's run down games tonight on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. The boys are getting their season underway tonight, and in the Dairyland Conference, Concord Fountain City is at Alma Pepin. That game to be held at Alma High School. Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran is at Augusta. Gilmanton Independence hosts Alma Center Lincoln. In the Dunn St. Croix Conference tonight, McDonell Central will be at Colfax. In the Middle Border Conference, Somerset is hosting Barron. Girls basketball tonight in the Dairyland Conference, Whitehall at Blair Taylor. Independence Gilmanton travels to Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran. Oliva Strum hosting Cochrane Fountain City. Melrose Mindoro at Alma Center Lincoln. Spring Valley plays at Alma Pepin. That game to be held at Pepin High School. Dunn St. Croix Conference girls basketball tonight, along with the McDonell Central Durand-Arkansaw game. Fall Creek is at Elk Mound. Glenwood City travels to Clayton. Mondovi is at Prairie Farm. And Shell Lake hosts Boyceville. Middle Border Conference girls basketball tonight, Baldwin Woodville at Altoona. Prescott hosting Osceola. Ellsworth travels to St. Croix Central. Amory is at Somerset. That's what's happening tonight in high school sports. You can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on the sports page of our website at realcountry1430.com. Coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Darren Lowenhagen about the win against Ellsworth and tonight's game against McDonell Central. That's coming up next on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand-Arkansaw girls basketball on WRDN.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit. With world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com as we get ready for tonight's Durand-Arkansaw McDonell Central girls basketball game. And joining us right now, Durand-Arkansaw head coach Darren Lowenhagen. And Coach, well, first let's talk about the very first game of the year. A nice win over Ellsworth. But I'm sure, first game of the year, there's always some things you wanted to work on. Free throws was probably one of them. But tell us about that game, of the things you saw that, well, we need to work on in practice.
Yeah, no, overall, it's one of those games when you go back and look at the film. And I told the girls this, I was more pleased with it after the film even than what I thought. And I thought we played well that night, but I thought it was even better when you watch the film. I liked we came out fast, we did things, executed right, and then the shots went in early, which helped a bunch. And I told them I thought that even some of the lulls that we had offensively, I thought were good shots, just early season, and they didn't go in. So free throws are definitely something we want to be making more of. We had good free throw shooters there, and they didn't go in. So hopefully that's just the early season jitters, and we worked on that this week.
And things with having shots go in, or even the free throws, sometimes it's a good shot. It's just doesn't go in. I mean, it happens.
Yeah, I think we focus more on, even last year, but definitely into this year, is we don't necessarily, if it's a good shot, we don't really care what happens because nobody's going out there trying to miss it. And so go out there with confidence. You do more damage to yourself by being worried about the last shot you took and having it affect the next shot, as opposed to just moving on and being confident with every shot that you take.
Talking with Durand-Arkansaw head coach Darren Lowenhagen this evening. The other thing that I know you've always liked to do is you want to have that speed, but be in controlled speed.
Yeah, I mean, that was, if you look at it, I think maybe, for all the years I've coached, it's maybe the best first game as far as turnovers. I think we were at 10 of them overall, which is, you're super happy with every game if you can be in that 10 or lower. That's really good basketball. So really proud with that. A lot of times early games you have a few more than you want, and we didn't have that. So that was good to see.
Tonight taking on McDonell Central, they lost their first game, but what did the film tell you about McDonell Central?
Yeah, I mean, they're still really good. Obviously, they went to state the last couple of years, and they have a bunch of athletes, some younger girls that play that are really athletic. They played a really, really good North team to start the year and had a lead early in that game. They play fast. North play fast. It was really an up-and-down game, and I thought North just made a few more shots, which got them into some spots. But it's a really good team that we'll be playing tonight.
What do they like to do offensively?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of do a little bit of everything. They got some post-up players. They dribble drive a little bit, attacking the rim. They can shoot it. So trying to keep everybody in front of us so we don't have to help. And then obviously hope that they miss a few shots and we can get those rebounds.
Meanwhile, defensively, what do they like to throw? Are they a man-to-man or do they like the zone?
Yeah, they do a little bit of both. They like a little bit of zone press on dead balls or made baskets, so you'll see a little diamond press from them tonight. And then the first game we saw a little 1-3-1 from them, and then a little man defense. So we kind of looked at both of those things, and those are things that they had done in the past years as well. So that might be something that carried over into this year.
How important is it, not only as you as a coach, but for the team, to these early games to play these really good teams? Again, they've gone to the state tournament the last few years. They're very athletic. How important is that right now for down the road?
Yeah, I think in general, just playing good competition as much as you can is good for you. I don't think going into a game and ever winning by a lot helps a lot. It might be good for other aspects of the game, but it's not necessarily always we obviously played Ellsworth, we got McDonell, we got Elk Mound, and we got Regis to start it off. So there's nothing easy about anything we're doing here early on.
Going to be a fun one tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thank you.
Durand-Arkansaw head coach Darren Lowenhagen on the way. Starting lineups tip-off. It's Durand-Arkansaw, McDonell Central, and girls high school basketball. It's coming up next on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM translator, W2973CH, Durand.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit adventhealth.com.
The Durand Improvement Group is committed to improving Durand's quality of life through involvement in our community. From Fun Fest to music in the park, Durand Dazzle Holiday, and more, the Durand Improvement Group's mission is to strengthen area businesses and improve our community welfare. DIG is open to all members of the community, not just businesses. You can help. Visit DurandImprovementGroup.org and become an individual member of the Durand Improvement Group today. This message is a public service of Real Country 1430 WRDN.
I'm Chip Flory from AgriTalk. Your home for the latest news and information affecting agriculture is Real Country 1430 WRDN.
Welcome back to Central High School as we are just moments away from tonight's Durand-Arkansaw and Chippewa Falls McDonell girls basketball game. And a special welcome to the men and women listening to our broadcast via our streaming audio service. We hope you enjoy the broadcast tonight. We'd like to say thank you for your service, and we hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home wherever you may be serving. And our streaming audio service is being brought to you by Adam Super Service, your Napa, your Partners Network Car Care Center downtown Durand, and Prime Realty of Durand, the area's #1 home seller. Visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. And we're going to go down courtside for our national anthem. And our national anthem this evening here at Chippewa Falls McDonell High School. Special welcome to those of you watching our broadcast on our video streaming service. Our video streaming service being brought to you by the Wisconsin Soybean Marketing Board. Starting for the Durand-Arkansaw Panthers, 1-0 on the season so far. Number 2, Chloe Oth, the senior. Number 11, senior Addison Oth. Number 12, senior Victoria Kurth. Number 14, senior Emma Hoyt. And number 21, senior Sawyer Sabelko. Panthers in there. Basically black uniforms with the white numerals. And for the McDonell girls basketball team coming out will be number 0, Erin Siegenhaller. Number 1, Kendall Hepfler, a senior. Also number 5, sophomore Ann Singlehaller. Also number 20, junior Chloe Flanagan. And number 24, sophomore Claire Ruff. The Lady Macs 0-1 in the conference. The Macs in their white uniforms with the blue numerals. And Durand-Arkansaw will be going from right to left. The Macs right to left. The Panthers left to right. There we go. We are in the corner here at the gym, so we'll have kind of a long shot. It's the only place where we could find a power here at the high school, so that's all right. We're going to have some fun tonight. Thank you to our high school sports sponsors as well, 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more, visit wwt.coop. Also, Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. Visit Riverside Grill for Thanksgiving dinner. That'll be from 10:30 to 3 this Thanksgiving Day. And reservations are appreciated. Call Riverside Grill, downtown Durand, for more information. All right, here we go. Tipped, and it's going to be controlled by the Panthers. Back to Emma Hoyt, knocked out of bounds. However, by McDonell, and so it will be a Stay Panther ball. They'll inbound it on the far side, and that is going to be Sabelko. Sabelko is looking, still looking, gets it over to Hoyt. Hoyt now in the corner. Over to Addison Oth. Addison now at the top of the key, comes to the right wing, hands it off to Hoyt. Hoyt, right wing, she'll try to drive inside, can't do it. To Kurth. Kurth tries to drive in from the left wing, can't do it. Now Addison Oth from the right wing, puts up a tough shot, no good. Rebounded by the Max, and that is Siegenthaler. Quickly back the other way come the Max now. Over to Flanagan. Flanagan top the key now, passes it off to Aaron Siegenthaler. Cross-court pass now to Ruff. Ruff to the top of the key. Aaron Siegenthaler puts up a shot, no good. Max get the rebound. Round the horn we go, over to the right wing. Inside, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be off of Kurth, and so it'll stay McDonell ball. And so Siegenthaler now, that's Aaron, will inbound it, and ball knocked out of bounds by Sabelko on the inbound. So they'll inbound it now on the far side. And again, we'll try that again. Aaron Siegenthaler to inbound it. Looking. Bounce pass nearly intercepted, but coming up with it is Flanagan. Flanagan back to Siegenthaler. She'll come over to the top of the key now. Over to the right wing to Flanagan. Now bounce pass inside to Ruff. Ruff drives inside, puts up a shot. Good. 2-0 Max. Inbounded to Chloe Oth. Chloe will bring it across the timeline now for the Panthers. Over to Addison. Addison right wing. Inside now to Kurth. Kurth in the lane. Kicks it back out now. Sabelko. 3-ball. Shot. No good. And loose ball. Still a loose ball. And the Max do come up with it. And that's going to be Flanagan. Back across the timeline now come the Lady Max. Leading 2-0. Over to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler top of the key now. Back to Ann Siegenthaler. Now 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by Kurth. Kurth to Chloe Oth. Oth across the timeline now for the Panthers. Over to Addison Oth. Addison Oth on the back baseline now. Kicks it back out to Hoyt. Hoyt puts up a 3-ball shot. No good. Rebounded by Ruff. Quickly back the other way. Come the Max up and over. Lays it. Loose ball. She comes back up with it. Kicks it back out though to the top of the key now. Back to Ruff. Ruff now over to Flanagan on the right wing. Top of the key. 3-ball shot. No good. And loose ball. Max come up with it. Shot up and in. That's number 5. And that is Ann Siegenthaler. 4-0 now. The Max. Hoyt now over to Addison Oth. Loses the ball on the dribble. Loose ball coming up with it is Ann Siegenthaler. Goes back the other way. Lays it up and in. Timeout, Durand-Arkansaw. 15:28 remaining in the first half, and it is now 6-0 McDonell. Thank you to O'Galley Cheese Factory. O'Galley Cheese Factory has all of the cheese and meat trays for your holiday get-together or even deer camp too. That's O'Galley Cheese Factory, Highway 25, Durand. The Cell Block featuring soup and salad bar weekdays from 11 to 2. They also have daily specials as well. That's the Cell Block, downtown Durand. Durand Improvement Group, reminder, Holidazzle Parade is coming up this Saturday night, 6:30 downtown Durand, along with other events throughout the city of Durand. For Holidazzle, visit the Durand Improvement Group's website for more information. Please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without the help of our sponsors, we'd not be able to bring you tonight's game here on WRDN. Hoyt to inbound it. Full court press by the Max. Inbounded to Addison Oth. Back to Hoyt now. Hoyt to Oth. To Sabelko. She'll take it herself. Drives inside. Over. Lays it. No good. Rebounded by the Max. Quickly back the other way. Siegenthaler up and over. Lays it. Rebounded by Hoyt. Hoyt quickly back the other way for the Panthers. Hoyt now down to the right wing. Back to Chloe. Chloe now at center. She'll go to the right now. Fakes left, goes right, comes down to the right wing. Kicks it into the right corner to Sabelko. Sabelko tries to drive inside, out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the Max. It will stay. Panther ball. Chloe Oth to inbound it. 6-0. Panthers lead, or Max lead rather. 14:54 remaining here in the first half. And so now over to Addison Oth. Addison Oth tries to drive in. Right baseline, kicks it over to the left corner. Sabelko, she'll do a head fake now, back out to the wing. Over to Kurth. Kurth in the left corner. She'll drive left baseline. Whistle, foul. Excuse me. Foul will be on number 24, and that's going to be on Ruff. Her first team foul. Off to inbound it. Off looking. That's Chloe. Gets it over to Kurth. Left corner. 3-ball shot. No good. Loose ball. And coming up with it is the Max. And back the other way. Another bomb. Intercepted. Intercepted by Hoyt. Hoyt back to Oth. Oth coming back the other way for the Panthers now. Over to Addison Oth on the left wing. She'll try to drive inside. Can't do it. Now over to Sabelko, right wing. Sabelko over to Chloe in the right corner. Tries to work off the screen. Comes back out to the wing. Inside pass broken up. But Sabelko comes up with the loose ball. Sabelko now looking for a cutter. No one's there. She's in trouble. She's going to have 5 seconds called on her. Just got it away. Back to Kurth. Kurth the Hoyt left wing. 3-ball shot off the back of the rim. No good. Crashes the glass. Hoyt gets her own rebound. Puts it up and in. Oh, wow, Emma Hoyt. And so it's 6-2 now. McDonell. And so over to Siegenthaler now. Cross-court pass intercepted by Chloe Oth. And Hoyt comes up with the loose ball. Hoyt now. Bounce pass inside to Chloe Oth. Kicks it back out to Addison. 3-ball on the way. Shot. No good. Rebounded by Hoyt. Can she hang on to it? Nope. She stepped out of bounds. So it'll be McDonell ball. Full court Panther press. 6-2. McDonell leads. 13:35 remaining here in the first period. Inbounded now to Flanagan. Pass nearly intercepted. They do get across the timeline, though, with Siegenthaler. That's Ann Siegenthaler. Over to Flanagan now. Flanagan back at center. Bounce pass inside. A shot put up. That's number 31. That is Emily Hartman. And it makes it 8-2. McDonell. Pass nearly intercepted, but Hoyt comes up with it, puts up a shot, partially blocked, rebounded by McDonell. And coming up with a loose ball is Rosowski. And across the timeline, ball knocked out of bounds by Chloe Young. Getting ready to come in now. Coming in for the Panthers now, number 5, Jaden Glaus. And also number 10, Allie McMahon come in. As Kurth and Sabelko take a seat. McDonell has some changes now as well as Aaron Siegenthaler comes back in, and number 34, that is Riley Richardson comes in. So inbounded now to Aaron Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler now over to Richardson. Richardson on the right wing. Richardson looking for a cutter. No one there now. Back over to Hepfler. Hepfler hands it off to Richardson. Now top of the key back to Hepfler. Hepfler will try to drive inside. Can't do it. Has to get over to Siegenthaler at the free throw line. And that ball stolen. Stolen by Hoyt. Hoyt, though, can't hang on to it. So it'll go back to the Max. 12:41 remaining in the first half. 8-2 McDonell. In front of the scoreboard now. Inbounded to Siegenthaler. She'll have to come back across the timeline. And pass now over to Richardson. Richardson left wing rather. She'll try to drive inside at the free throw line. Now kicks it back out. Shot on the way. No good. And loose ball coming up with still a loose ball. Still a loose ball. Still a loose ball. Whistle and out of bounds as the Max trying to get the loose ball. And instead it goes back to the Panthers. And Hoyt now to inbound it. Kurth comes back in. As Hoyt goes out. So inbounded now to Chloe Oth. Chloe Oth now will come across the timeline for the Panthers. And across the timeline, whistle, no shot, no shot. She was driving inside. Foul will be on Siegenthaler, her first second team foul. So Oth now to inbound it on the far side. So Oth to inbound it. Looking, still looking, and inbounds it tries to inbound it to McMahon, and it's knocked out of bounds. We'll try that again. 8-2 McDonell. Oth now looking, still looking, bounce pass inside to McMahon, puts up a shot high off the glass, does not get the shooter's roll. Rebounded by the Max. Richardson with the rebound. Gets it over to Rosowski. Back over to Siegenthaler now. Siegenthaler back at center to Richardson. Richardson now on the right wing. Looking for a cutter. No one there. Cross-court pass now to Hartman. Hartman back at the top of the key now to Rosowski. Rosowski nearly had it intercepted, but Siegenthaler comes up with it. Tries to drive inside. Can't do it. 3-ball on the way. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by McMahon, but she gets fouled. Nope, they're going to call a travel. she was falling, and so it'll stay. Mac ball. Siegenthaler inbounded here, just to our left. Siegenthaler looking now, has it nearly intercepted, but coming up with it is number 31, and that was Hartman. And so now Siegenthaler top of the key. Siegenthaler looking for a cutter, no one there. Now back over to Hartman. Hartman now back to Richardson. Richardson top of the key now over to the left corner. Driving in is Hartman. Hartman has to kick it back out to the wing. 3 ball on the way. Shot no good. Loose ball. Hartman comes up with it. And fighting for it now. Loose ball. Klaus nearly came up with the loose ball, but it goes back out towards center. And so now back over to Rosowski at the top of the key. Passes it off to Siegenthaler. 8-2 McDonell. 10:55 remaining in the half. Pass nearly intercepted by Sabelko. Knocked out of bounds by Sabelko to go back to McDonell. And so they'll inbound it on the far side as Richardson. McMahon comes back out. And so inbounded now to Ruff. Ruff tries to drive in from the right corner. Can't do it. Kicks it back out now over to Hartman. Hartman drives inside, puts up the shot. Good. And Siegenthaler with the rebound. They get it back to the outside whistle. No shot, no shot. It's going to be a foul. Foul will be on number 5, and that is going to be on Glaus. And so Siegenthaler to inbound it to our left. Inbounded now to Ruff. Ruff comes out over to the right, or left wing rather. She'll come back out towards center, now to the top of the key. Hesitates, 15-footer shot on the way. Good. Whoa. 10-2 McDonell. Quickly back the other way over to Sabelko. Sabelko drives in from the right wing. Whistle foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul will be on number 11, and that's going to be on Boucher. So to the line for 2 is Sabelko. Thank you to the Paul Slusher Insurance Agency, your American Family Insurance agent serving the Durand and Chippewa Falls areas. American Family Insurance, insurance that fits your needs. First free throw is good. Also, Ryan's Sports Shop and the gun ice fishing just around the corner. Ryan's Sports Shop has all of your ice fishing needs. Ryan's Sports Shop, downtown Durand. And Riverside Plaza now open for all of your car care needs. Riverside Plaza located at Durand, Napa, Madison Street, Durand. Next free throw on the way is good. Sabelko makes them both. To make it 10-4 now, McDonell. Full court Panther press now. And inbounded to Richardson. Quickly back the other way now. Whistle, foul. Foul will be on Addison Oth. And so it'll stay McDonell ball, and Richardson to inbound it to our left. And it's inbounded now to Flanagan. Flanagan back over to Siegenthaler. Now to Richardson. Richardson top of the key, tries to drive inside. Whoa, nearly lost the ball. Chloe Oth with the steal. Nope, they're going to call a foul on her instead. So her first, third personal. And so inbounding it will be Richardson on the far side. Richardson inbounds it now. That is Flanagan. Flanagan's pass intercepted. Coming up with his Addison Oth. And back the other way come the Panthers now. Addison Oth drives inside, up and in. As Peyton Paschal came up with that loose ball and got it back to Addison. And passes nearly intercepted. It is by Chloe Oth to Hoyt. Hoyt kicks it back out now to Paschal. 3 ball by Peyton Paschal. Timeout. McDonell as it's now 10-9. McDonell as the Panthers go on a quick run. And thank you to Annabis Silo, your Husqvarna and Toro Lawn and Garden Equipment dealer. Highway 25 Durand. Also Bauer Plumbing and Septic, offering plumbing and septic services for new construction or home repair. Call Chris at 672-82 24. Also, the Goodrich Funeral Home, serving the Durand area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning services online at goodrichfh.com. And Alcivia Co-op, your certified Seneca Ruby Fieldmaster distributor, Alcivia Co-op. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without the support of these businesses and organizations, we wouldn't be able to bring you tonight's game from McDonell High School. All right, we are ready to go as the Lady Macs have it, and they lead 10-9. Inbounded now to Hepfler. Hepfler now back to Ruff. Ruff will get across the timeline, and they bring it down to the right corner. And driving inside, shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Paschal. Paschal to Oth. Oth back across the timeline for the Panthers. Chloe now hands it off to Sabelko. Sabelko, top of the key. Now back to Kurth. Kurth on the right wing. Tries to get it inside. Loses the ball. Regains control to Addison now. Addison off on the right wing. Fakes left. Goes right. Hands it off to Kurth. Kurth right wing. She'll try to drive inside. Does a spin move. Drives in. Splits 2 defenders. Whistle foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul will be on Hepfler. So to the line for 2 is Kurth. Thank you to Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. First free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Sundstrom and Company are local tax experts. Call them now for tax planning, 672-4425, and schedule that appointment today. Next free throw on the way by Kurth is good. We're tied at 10. Panthers have battled back. 8:55 remaining in the half. Full court Panther press now. And inbounded now to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler quickly across the timeline for the Macs. Back the other way they come. And on to Siegenthaler in the wing. Now across to the right wing. Back to Flanagan. Flanagan now kicks it back to Ruff. Ruff now gets it inside. And that is Siegenthaler. She's got to kick it back out to the left corner. Bounce pass back out to the wing. Now out to the top of the key to Aaron Siegenthaler. Now to Ann Siegenthaler. She'll drive inside on the lane. Kicks it back out now on the wing over to Flanagan. Flanagan now back to Ruff. Ruff puts up the shot. Wow! 15-footer by Ruff. And it makes it 12-10 McDonell. And so across the timeline comes Chloe. And over to Sabelko. Sabelko now back to Oth. Oth, here comes the trap, but gets it back to Sabelko on the right wing. Tries to work off the screen now. Back over to Chloe. Chloe now over to Paschal. Paschal on the left wing. Back over to Chloe, back towards the center. And Chloe looking for a cutter. No one there now. Sabelko top of the key. Cross-court pass now over to Paschal, left corner. To Chloe Oth, left wing. 3-ball by Chloe Oth. And it's now 13-12. Panthers, but quickly back the other way. Come the Macs, up and in on the bomb is number 5. And so now it's stolen. And back the other way, whistled. No shot, travel. And so back the other way now come the Panthers. And over to Kurth. Kurth loses the ball. And a jump ball. So 14-13, McDonell leads with 7 minutes remaining. And it's going to be a bomb back out the other way. That's going to be to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler passes it off to Hepfler, and they get it back out to the wing now. Now to the top of the key. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by Addison Oth. Addison Oth to Chloe. Chloe now will come back across the other way now. Over to Glaus. Glaus tried to get it to Kurth. She can't hang on. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be McDonell ball. So inbounding it will be Ruff. Ruff now looking and gets it inbounded to Hepfler. And quickly back the other way now. And ball nearly stolen, but they get it back out to Rosowski. He'll hand it off now to Ruff. Ruff on the wing. On the left wing now, back to Flanagan. Flanagan at the top of the key. Driving inside, shot put up off the glass, no good. Gets their own rebound. It's number 34, back up and in. That's Richardson to make it 16-13 now. McDonell quickly back the other way come the Panthers. Chloe now back to Hoyt. Hoyt, right wing, tries to drive right baseline, does a spin move, kicks it back out to the top of the key. Addison off, 3-ball on the way, shot short, no good. Rebounded by Richardson, stolen by Glaus. Glaus to off to Hoyt. Hoyt, shot 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Richardson. Back the other way now comes Rosowski. Whistle, travel, Panther ball. McMahon getting ready to come in. McMahon comes in for Addison off. All right, so Kurth to inbound it on the far side. 16-13 McDonell, 5:41 remaining in the half. And so inbounded now to Oth. Chloe now will bring it up across the timeline. Here comes the trap over to Glaus. Glaus now to Hoyt. Hoyt cross-court pass now to Chloe Oth. Chloe, the top of the key now over to Hoyt. Hoyt right corner. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by the Max on the break. Here we come back the other way. Losing the ball, though, and it's going to be a jump. Losing the ball was Siegenthaler. Jump ball in. Hoyt with the big... saw the ball and decided to grab or get on top of it and fight for it, and so it'll be Panther ball. And so now inbounding it to Chloe Oth, now to Sabelko. Sabelko to Oth, still not across the timeline. Now look at across the timeline. Ball is tipped out of bounds on the pass. It'll stay Panther ball, and Sabelko to inbound it on in front of the McDonell bench. Inbounds it to Chloe Oth. Back to Sabelko. Sabelko top of the key. Over to McMahon. McMahon cross-court pass to Oth. Oth, 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Tip. Coming up with it is Hepfler. Bomb back over to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler back to Hepfler. Hepfler now passes it off to Rosowski at the top of the key. And loose ball. And who comes up with it? And it's Sabelko. Sabelko back the other way. Over to Kurth. Kurth to McMahon. To Hoyt. Hoyt head fakes the 3. Whistle, travel. And so now inbounding it on the far side. Over to McDonell now, and that is going to be off to Ruff. Ruff now comes across the timeline and tries to get it over to Rosowski. Rosowski now 3-ball on the way. Shot's good. That's number 31, and that is Hartman. And so now back. And free throw on the way is good by McMahon. Four minutes remaining here in the half. Next free throw on the way. McMahon makes them both. Makes it 19-13 now. Ball stolen. Off. Back to Kurth. Kurth up and in. On the inbound pass. Makes it now 19-17. On another full court press. And inbounded now to Rosowski. And quickly back across the timeline come the Max. 3-ball on the way. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by Hoyt. Hoyt over to Oth. Oth across the timeline now. Oth now is in trouble. Whistle foul. Foul will be on number 5, and that's going to be Siegenthaler, and Siegenthaler, her first. Coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. And so now inbounded to Oth. Oth back over to Addison. Addison tries to get it inside to Kurth. Kurth is being trapped. She's in trouble. Now bounce pass over to Chloe. All driving the lane, up and in. Tied at 19. And quickly back the other way come the Max. Over to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler now back to Flanagan. Flanagan back at center. Tied at 19, 2:47 remaining. Over to Ruff now. Ruff looking for a cutter on the left wing. Ruff now, bounce pass inside, driving the lane. Hartman, whistle, foul. Foul will be on Emma Hoyt. Thank you to Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances along with installation and service. Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. First free throw, no good. Also, NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. And Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning of Durand with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access, Durand. Both free throws, no good. Hoyt with the rebound, back to Chloe Oth. And so back the other way now come the Max now at the top of the key. And driving inside now. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Hoyt. Hoyt now looking for a cutter, no one there. And she'll get it over to Oth. Oth across the timeline. Oth now over to Hoyt. And into the wing now over to Sabelko. Sabelko to Hoyt. Hoyt now to shot put up and no good. And that was, it's like Sawyer Sabelko, or check that, Victoria Kurt was in there with that shot. Shot put on the way, no good. Rebounded by Hoyt. Hoyt now over to Oth. Oth quickly back the other way for the Panthers. And now Kurth tries to drive inside over to Addison Oth. 3-ball on the way. Is it a long 2? Nope, it's a 3 by Addison Oth. 22-19 Panthers. Minute 12 remaining. Quickly back the other way now comes McDonell. Down to a minute 5. Over to Flanagan now. Flanagan back at center. Flanagan now gets it off to Ruff. Ruff now back to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler looking for a cutter. No one there. Back to Ruff now. Ruff directing traffic. 43 seconds remaining. Ruff works off the screen at the top of the key. Pass tipped. Intercepted by Hoyt. After the tip from Sabelko. Hoyt the other way. Drives inside. Splits 2 defenders. Underlays it. Gets her own rebound. Fights for it. Whistle. Jump ball. Panthers lead by 3, 22-19. Sabelko comes out. Addison Oth comes back in. Also now in for the Panthers, number 23, Scout Hayden in. And so Ruff trying to inbound it, looking, and gets it now over to Flanagan. Flanagan back to Ruff. Ruff across the timeline for McDonell. Going for the last shot, 20 seconds remaining. Whistle foul on Addison Oth, and Coach Lowenhagen says, "You kidding me, right?" First free throw on the way is good. Coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and Security Financial Bank halftime show. So first free throw by Siegenthaler is good. Second free throw on the way is good. She makes them both. Make it 22-21. Panthers over to Addison. Addison now to Kurt. Nearly stolen. Kurt, though, gets across the timeline. Whistle travel. 12 seconds remaining, and McDonell now has a chance to get the last shot. Inbounded now to Siegenthaler. Bomb back the other way. That is Siegenthaler. Whistle, count it, foul. And count it with 7 seconds remaining. And Siegenthaler to try to complete the three-point play. No good. Tip. Rebounded by Aaron Siegenthaler. Puts up a shot. Tip. 3 seconds. Whistle and a foul. And that foul is going to be on Peyton Paschal. So going to the line now for the 1-and-1. Or no, going to the line for 2 now is Siegenthaler. First free throw, no good. 2 seconds remaining. McDonell leading 23-22. Free throw on the way, no good. And rebounded by Othman. That's half. We're at halftime. 23-22. McDonell Central leads. You're listening to Durand-Arkansaw girls basketball here on WRDN.
Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency halftime show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, River Falls, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, Bloomer, and Black River Falls. And by the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency. Your and
getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer your call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Your Auto Owners agent serving the Durand area is Jerry Thompson Insurance, a division of Ansay and Associates.
ABC News, I'm Richard Cantu. President Biden announced that Israel and Hezbollah agreed to a U.S. brokered ceasefire to begin within the hour.
The U.S. will play some role in assuring Hezbollah retreats. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is also hopeful this could have a positive effect on a possible ceasefire in Gaza, given that Hamas would not be able to rely on Hezbollah to distract Israeli forces if this ceasefire holds.
ABC's Martha Raddatz. Cop killing northeast of Dallas. Police in Greenville, Texas, say Officer Cooper Dawson was shot dead, ambushed during a foot chase after a traffic stop. The suspected killer, wounded, hospitalized in custody. A judge in Rockville, Maryland, ordered held without bail FBI Special Agent Eduardo Valdivia. He's accused of sexually assaulting multiple women through what investigators say was a modeling and tattoo scam. This is ABC News.
I got a line.
He got a line.
She got a line. We got 4 lines. Cricket Nation, Q finger guns, really easy, super stress-free. 5G so fast, like blazing fast. Games and memes, you'll have a blast. You can get fast 5G across 4 lines. You can get fast 5G across 4 lines. As we discuss, take it from us. We 4 are 1 Cricket Nation.
And only $25 a line. Welcome to more lines. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Discount varies by line. Fees may apply. Terms and restrictions apply. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Welcome to Staples.
Help! My family's in for the holidays and I need gift ideas.
That's why we're here. Staples has amazing deals on everything you need. Photo gifts, laptops, and gaming systems. Even custom holiday cards and shipping solutions to send gifts to the family that can't make it.
Perfect! Have anything for Uncle Frank? I love him, but the guy is never quiet.
Noise-canceling headphones. for you.
You get it.
Unwrap huge holiday savings at Staples. And right now at Staples, save up to $350 on select computers. Ends 12/28, in-store only.
At Security Financial Bank, we understand what it takes to grow what matters. We know success doesn't happen overnight. It takes honest work, day in and day out. We value trust, leadership, and service. We are SFB. Bankers who believe in your business, your family, your future. Bankers who believe in you. Learn more at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
The Bucs shoot for their 5th straight win when they take on the Miami Heat in Miami tonight. I'm Bill Scott with sports. A win gets the Bucs back to 500 at 9-9. Tip time set for 6:30 in the NBA Cup. The Packers and Dolphins just 2 days away, squaring off on Thanksgiving night at Lambeau Field. Packers defensive end Lucas Van Ness.
It's a quick turnaround. You know, it's almost kind of nice because you get a couple of days and having to be out there in pads. But it's a quick turnaround. Just got to do what you can to, turn the switch, refresh your mind, and get ready to go Thursday. But I think the coaches have, done a good job so far kind of preparing us and getting out this game plan quick. So we'll be ready to go come Thursday.
Former Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers didn't commit to playing next season, but he did say if he does return, the New York Jets would be his top choice. Football Badgers have one more chance to become bowl eligible when they host the rival Minnesota Gophers in a border battle matchup at Camp Randall on Friday. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
At Security Financial Bank, we understand what it takes to grow what matters. We know success doesn't happen overnight. It takes honest work, day in and day out. We value trust, leadership, and service. We are SFB. Bankers who believe in your farm, your family, your future. Bankers who believe in you. Learn more at sfbank.com. Member FDIC.
Sell out for the Clash at Bowman Gray. I'm Susie Armstrong. The story next on NASCAR Today.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Joey Logano takes the checkered flag. Joey Logano takes the championship for the 3rd time in his career.
Congratulations to Joey Logano and Team Penske on winning the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Championship.
It's special for sure, but it's just, I can't help but think about everybody that this affects.
The race to win the 2025 Cup Series Championship begins in February, right here on the Motor Racing Network. The 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season will kick off before a capacity crowd, as NASCAR announced yesterday that the Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium is sold out. When the Cup contingent descends on the historic Winston-Salem, North Carolina venue, known as the Madhouse, on Sunday, February 2nd, it will be the first time Cup cars will compete on the quarter-mile short track since 1971. NASCAR also announced the Invitational Madhouse Classic, an exhibition race that will run on Saturday before the Clash, featuring the track's modified division, along with on-track Cup activities. To help hurricane recovery efforts, go to redcross.org to make a financial or blood donation. I'm Susie Armstrong. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
Take Real Country 1430 with you anywhere. Just log on to our website at realcountry1430.com and click on the on-air button, or download the Android app for your smartphone to listen online. Our streaming audio is brought to you by Prime Realty of Durand. Visit them online at primerealtymidwest.com. Prime Realty serves 23 counties in western Wisconsin and participates with Cabela's trophy properties. Log on to realcountry1430.com and start listening today.
Welcome back to the McDonell Central as we're at halftime. Let's give you some scores that we do have from around the area and on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Girls basketball tonight. Elk Mound is leading Fall Creek at halftime. That's 25-17. Let's see some of the other games going on tonight. Boyceville is at Shell Lake. Glenwood City is at Cameron. Also, Caisson Mantorville rather at Goodhue tonight. Spring Valley at Elma Pepin, and also Mondovi. They are at Prairie Farm. Again, our halftime score 23-22. We have second half action coming up. You can follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard on our website at realcountry1430.com. It's Durand-Arkansaw girls basketball on WRDN.
Online. Download the Fresh Market Rewards app and sign up to have weekly deal alerts sent right to your phone. Find digital coupons and specials and earn reward points every time you shop at Durand Fresh Market. It's easy to use the app. Just add coupons and scan the app at the checkout. It's that easy. Visit the website at shopfreshmarkets.com for the latest weekly ad, extra national coupons, or to make product suggestions. Your hometown grocery store is Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand, and online at shopfreshmarkets.com.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to McDonell High School as we're getting ready for the second half. 23-22. McDonell leads. All right, this second half, Panthers will be going from right to left, and McDonell Central left to right. And Panthers get the ball to start. All right, inbounded to Chloe Oth. We're underway. Oth now across the timeline for the Panthers. Over to Sabelko. Sabelko to Kurth. Kurth on the right wing. Kurth now looking for a cutter. No one there. She's going to head fake. Tries to work off the screen. Now drives inside as Chloe Oth gets the pass. Shot no good. Tipped out. Rebounded by McDonell Central. Quickly back the other way is Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler now gets it over to Flanagan. Flanagan on the right wing. Flanagan looking for a cutter. Nobody there now to Ruff. Ruff top of the key now. Back over to Ann Siegenthaler. She'll drive inside. Whistle. Foul. And foul is going to be on Addison Oth. First free throw on the way, no good. Next free throw on the way is good by Siegenthaler. So it makes it 24-22 McDonell. Full court Panther press now. That's Addison. Addison to Hoyt. Hoyt cross-court pass to Chloe. Chloe across the timeline for the Panthers now. Over to Kurth. Kurth right or left wing. Pass is tipped, but Addison Oth comes up with it. Drives into the lane. Whistle foul. Foul be on number 1. That's going to be on Aaron Siegenthaler. So Chloe ought to inbound it to our left. And inbounded to Sabelko. Sabelko stops, shot, and does not get the shooter's roll. Rebounded by Ruff. Quickly back the other way comes McDonell. Pass is going to be tipped by Hoyt. Oh, they're going to say it's actually tipped by McDonell, and it'll go back to the Panthers. Now we get a question on the refs are going to say, hang on a second. Nope, now they're going to go back the other way. Okay. All right, so it was tipped by Hoyt. All right. So Siegenthaler now to inbound it on the far side. Bounce pass inbounded to Ruff. Ruff in the left corner. Ruff looking for someone inside. Finds Siegenthaler. Can't put up the shot. Kicks it back out to the top of the key now. Over to Hartman. Hartman now back over to Flanagan. Flanagan bounce pass to Siegenthaler now into the corner. Over to the right wing now is Ann Siegenthaler. Top of the key. Fakes right, goes left, drives inside, puts up the shot. Whistle foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Say fouls on Addison Auth, her 3rd. Thank you to Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, a division of Ansay and Associates, hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. First free throw is no good. Also, Jerry Barron Sons with custom-made feed for livestock from Hubbard Feeds. Jerry Barron Sons, located by Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. Next free throw on the way is in and good. And so that's Ann Siegenthaler with 12, 25-22 Panthers. And Auth's pass is tipped out of bounds by McDonell. It'll stay Panther ball as Sabelko will inbound it right in front of us. Inbound it to Hoyt. Hoyt in the left corner. Cross-court pass now to Kurth on the right wing. Kurth now looking for a cutter. No one there now to Auth. Auth inbounds a Hoyt. Whistle foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul will be on Aaron Siegenthaler. And so going to the line for 2 is Hoyt. Thank you to Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. The Chen Fitz-Smith Funeral Home serving the Mondovi area. Find out more about pre-planning funeral services. Visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. First free throw, no good. And Bauer Built Tire and Service. Let Bauer Built take care of all your automotive needs under one roof. Give them a call at 672-8300 for more information. Second free throw is good to make it 25-23 now. The Max quickly back across the timeline. Come the Max. That's Siegenthaler. Shot put on the way. 3 ball is good by Flanagan. 28-23 now. Auth to Sabelko. Sabelko across the timeline now. Over to Hoyt. Hoyt right corner. Auth's pass nearly intercepted, but Chloe Auth comes up with it. Pass is tipped. Addison Auth comes up with it. Whistle foul. Foul will be on number 24. That's going to be on Ruff. 13 foul. And so Chloe Auth to inbound it now. On the far side, inbounds it to Addison. Addison to Hoyt. Hoyt at the free throw line. Spins into the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Whistle foul, or whistle out of bounds rather, off of Kirk. And so now inbounded to Richardson. Full court Panther press. Again, McDonell leads 28-25. Across the timeline now, over to Siegenthaler. Into the corner now, back out to the wing is Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler on the right wing. Nearly lost the ball. Chloe Auth nearly stole it right from her. Cross-court pass now, 3 ball on the way. Shot no good. Tip, and coming up with it is Siegenthaler as they get another chance at it. That's Richardson. Richardson now pass inside. Knocked down by Addison Auth, but coming up with a loose ball is Hepler. And another pass inside. Shot put up, and that's going to be Ruff. Up and in. 30-23 now, McDonell. Quickly back the other way comes Sabelko. Sabelko now on the right wing. Over to Hoyt. Hoyt top of the key. Head fakes the 3. To Kurth now. Kurth works off the screen. She'll drive in. Puts up the circus. Shot up and in. Oh, wow. Victoria Kurth. What a shot. 30-25. McDonell. 14:40 left in the game. Full court press. And back the other way comes Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler's pass intercepted by Kurth. Kurth to Auth. That's Chloe. Chloe not across the timeline, now across the timeline. And she'll come down to the top of the key over to Addison. Addison North now in the right wing. Inside to Chloe, driving the lane, over, lays it, no good. Whistle foul. And the foul's on the Panthers, and that's going to be on Sabelko. Third team foul. So full court Panther press now, 30-25, and inbounded to Flanagan. Flanagan back to Ruff. Get across the timeline to Rosowski. Rosowski now hands it off to Hartman. Hartman on the right wing. Drives inside, puts up the shot off the back of the rim. No good. Sabelko with the rebound. Over to Addison Off. Addison off to Sabelko. Sabelko across the timeline now. To Kurth. Kurth on the left wing. Comes to the top of the key now. Over to Chloe off right wing. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by McDonell. Oh, and McDonell loses the ball. Excuse me. So Panther ball now. And whistle foul on the inbound pass. Going to the line for two will be Addison Off. Foul will be on number 20. That's going to be on Flanagan. Thank you to the Cottage. The Cottage will be having a Shake-A-Day Saturday. Take your luck, roll the dice. You could have 50% off all items at the Cottage during Shake-A-Day this Saturday, all part of Holidazzle Day. The JKO Auto Body Shop with custom painting, collision repair as well. The JKO Auto Body Shop, Madison Street, Durand. First or second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Kurth. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by the Max. Quickly back the other way. Whistle, foul. Foul will be on Chloe Oth. So inbounding it on the far side. And ball gets it over to Flanagan. Flanagan now to Richardson. Richardson across the timeline. Inside down back to Rosowski. Puts up the shot, up and in. 32-26. McDonell. Chloe Oth comes up across the timeline. Pass is tipped out of bounds. And so it'll stay Panther ball. Sabelko to inbound it right in front of us. 13-14 left in the game. And so now inbounded to Addison Oth, to Chloe Oth. And across the timeline comes Chloe Oth, now over to Sabelko. Sabelko to Addison Oth. Addison Oth now, she'll try to drive in. Nope, over to Kurth. Kurth left wing, 3-ball on the way! Victoria Kurth with the three. 32-29 now. And ball nearly stolen, but they get across the timeline to and up and in. Driving the lane is Siegenthaler. She has 14 on the night. And over to Hoyt now. Hoyt to Chloe Oth on the far side. They get across the timeline. Over to Addison Oth. She'll drive the lane. Splits two defenders. No good. Rebounded by Siegenthaler. Stolen by Chloe Oth, though. Chloe Oth back the other way. Bomb to Addison. Addison up and in. Whistle, timeout. Timeout, McDonell, and they lead 34-31 with 12:23 remaining in the game. And thank you to Durand, 5672-8093, or visit her online at numbersareus.com. Durand Smokehouse for all of your holiday meal needs. It's Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. Don't forget to ask about the beef and pork bundles from Durand Smokehouse. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts. Listening to Durand-Arkansaw girls basketball on WRDN Durand. Brian Winnekins with you from McDonell High School in Chippewa Falls. 12:23 remaining in the game. 34-31 McDonell. They have the ball. And so inbounded now to Hepfler. Hepfler's pass over to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler now across the timeline. And here comes the trap. And she heaves it up, and Siegenthaler comes up with it into the lane, puts up the shot, and in. Well, an all wounded duck, but she came up with it. Off across the timeline, that's Chloe to Hoyt. Hoyt now tries to drive in from right baseline, can't do it. Here comes the trap on her. Whistle foul. Foul will be on Erin Siegenthaler. All right, so now Chloe off to inbound it. Inbounds it to Kurth. Kurth top of the key. Over to Chloe. Chloe left wing. 3-ball on the way. Shot off the back of the rim. No good. Whistle foul. Foul will be on Ann Siegenthaler. So it stays Panther ball. Chloe out to inbound it. And off of McDonell, it'll stay Panther ball. Chloe out to inbound it to Addison now. Addison back towards center. Over to the top of the key now, over to Hoyt. Hoyt right wing to Chloe. Chloe will drive in on from right corner. Chloe underlays it, no good. Addison with the rebound, puts up a tough shot. Up and in, Addison off, wow. So 36-33, McDonell. Quickly back across the timeline come the Max. Over to Flanagan now. 3-ball on the way. Shot short, no good. Rebounded by Hoyt. Hoyt to Chloe. Chloe off now across the timeline. Inside to Kurth. Kurth underneath. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Addison Oth. Back out to Sabelko. Head fakes the 3 on the right wing. To Addison Oth. To Chloe Oth. Driving the lane up and in. A whistle and a timeout. Timeout, I think Panthers 36-35. McDonell leads. And thank you to 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more, visit wwt.coop. Also, Riverside Grill. Visit Riverside Grill for Thanksgiving dinner, 10:30 to 3. Call the Riverside Grill in advance. Make those reservations. That would be appreciated. O'Galley Cheese Factory, who has homemade pizza. You can visit O'Galley Cheese Factory, Highway 25, Durand, and Martin Transport. Visit martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and tell them thank you for supporting our broadcasts here on WRDN. Again, without the help of these businesses and organizations, it's pretty simple. We wouldn't be here tonight. So please thank our sponsors. They are the ones that make it happen. All right. Quickly inbounded to Siegenthaler. Whistle. Travel. Klaus to inbound it to Chloe Oth. Chloe Oth now will come up across the timeline. Over to McMahon now. McMahon here on the right wing. McMahon over to Addison Oth. Addison Oth down to the right wing. To Chloe. Works off the screen on the right wing. Now to Sabelko. Sabelko over to Klaus. Klaus, this pass is intercepted. Intercepted and back the other way comes Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler dishes it off. Shot put up and in. And that is number 20, Flanagan. Over to Kurth now. Kurth across the timeline over to Klaus. Klaus on the right wing. Klaus now to Oth. To McMahon. McMahon back towards center. Pass nearly intercepted, but Kurth comes up with it. Kurth now back to McMahon. McMahon on the wing over to Klaus. Cross-court pass to Addison Oth. She'll drive in. Into the lane. Overlays it. No good. Fighting for her own rebound. Jump ball. And all right, so it'll be McDonell ball. And Oth does have to come out. Addison Oth comes out, and so inbounding it will be Siegenthaler. 38-35 McDonell. And quickly back the other way. Loose ball, but McDonell comes up with it back the other way. Dishes it inside to Heffler and out of bounds. Tried to pass it off to Ruff on the baseline, but out of bounds. And so now inbounded to Chloe. And Chloe across the timeline. And cross-court pass over to Sabelko. Sabelko now back to Kurth. Kurth over to Chloe Oth. Chloe Oth. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by Hepfler. And back the other way now over to number 24. And that is Ruff. Ruff up and in. And across the timeline now comes Sabelko. Sabelko to Oth. Now to Hoyt. Hoyt right wing. 3-ball. Emma Hoyt. Make it 40-38 now, McDonell. 9:12 remaining. Across the timeline now is Flanagan, or inbounded to Flanagan. Flanagan now to Siegenthaler across the timeline. And pass now inside shot, whistle, foul. As Ruff goes to the line now for 2. And so to the line. First free throw is no good. So McMahon comes out and Edison Oth comes back in. And next free throw on the way is good by Ruff. And still not across the timeline is Sabelko. Now Chloe Oth. Over to Kurth. Kurth now to Addison-Oth. Addison-Oth driving the lane, puts up the shot, overlays it, no good. Rebounded by McDonell, and that is Ruff. Back the other way now. 41-38. McDonell leads. And now Flanagan will get it off to Ruff. Ruff now back to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler travels, they don't call it. Now they finally call it after Coach Lowenhagen was almost ready to go out on the floor and call it himself. Again, 41-38, McDonell leads, 8:22 remaining in the game. Off to Addison, back to Chloe. Chloe across the timeline on the far side. Kurth now, bounce pass inside to Hoyt. Hoyt up and in. And so 41-40 now, McDonell. Pass intercepted by Chloe Oth, but stolen back the other way by Siegenthaler. And up and inside to Hepfler. Inbounded to Chloe Oth. Chloe Oth now over to Hoyt. Hoyt on the far side. Cross-court pass to Sabelko. 3-ball on the way! Sir Sabelko with a 3. And we're tied at 43. And now quickly back the other way comes Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler to her sister Ann. Kicks it back out to the top of the wing. Driving inside is Ruff. Shot. No good. And a whistle. Foul. Foul will be on Hepfler. And it'll be Panther ball. It's Hepfler's third. 7th team foul. And it's free throw time for the Panthers. 1 and 1. And Sabelko to the line for the 1 and 1. Thank you to the Cell Block. Visit the Cell Block for the Friday fish fry. And don't forget the all-day soup and salad bar at the Cell Block, downtown Durand. Free throw on the way. It's good. Durand Improvement Group. It's Holidazzle on Saturday with Durand Improvement Group. The Holidazzle Parade starting at about 6:30 in downtown Durand. Also, other events going on throughout the city. Visit Durand Improvement Group's website for a complete rundown of events. And Sabelko makes them both for a 2-point Panther lead. 45-43 Panthers. And across the timeline now comes Flanagan. Here comes the trap. Flanagan's pass nearly intercepted, but coming up with it is Ruff. Kicks it back out to the wing. 3-ball on the way. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by Siegenthaler. Kicks it back out to the top of the wing. From the wing. 3-ball on the way. Shot in and out. No good. Rebounded by Siegenthaler again. Now we'll try it again for the Max. They reset the offense. And coming down to the wing is Flanagan. Flanagan now to Siegenthaler. Right baseline. Pass is tipped out of bounds by Kurth. So it'll stay McDonell ball. Hoyt comes out. McMahon comes in. So inbounding it on the far side will be Richardson. Richardson looking, and gets it out to the wing. And that is Ruff. Ruff now puts up the shot up and in. We're tied again at 45. And now Oth to Sabelko. Sabelko across the timeline. Sabelko now inside to Kurth. Kurth high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by McDonell. And quickly back the other way we go. Pass inside, bounce pass over to Siegenthaler up and in, and McDonell leads now once again, 47-45, 6:15 remaining. Off across the timeline now to Kurth. Kurth on the right wing. Kurth spin move into the lane. Whistle, jump. It'll stay Panther ball. So Chloe Oth to inbound it now on the right baseline. Oth looking, still looking, and over to Kurth now. Kurth right wing. Kurth puts up the shot, short, no good. Whistle foul, she'll go to the line for two. Foul will be on Hepler, it looks like, her fourth. Thank you to the Paul Slusher Insurance Agency, American Family Insurance agent serving the Durand and Chippewa Falls areas. American Family Insurance that fits your needs. First free throw is good. Ryan Sports Shop, ice fishing just around the corner. Visit Ryan Sports Shop for all of your ice fishing needs. Second free throw on the way by Kurth is good. So we're tied at 47. So inbounded now to Siegenthaler. Over to Hartman. Hartman across the timeline for the Lady Max. Long cross-court pass to Richardson now. Richardson over to Siegenthaler on the right wing. Head fakes, now comes back out to the top of the key. Cross-court pass over to Hartman. Hartman, whistle, foul. Foul will be on Addison Oth, her fourth. Kurth coming back in, and I'm sure Addison Oth has to come out now. So inbounding it on the far side is Rosowski. Rosowski inbounds it to Richardson. Richardson now over to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler left wing, cross-court pass now over to Ruff. Ruff now has to pass it off to Richardson, tries to drive inside. Pass tipped by Sabelko, loose ball. Paschal comes up with it. Paschal's pass intercepted. And up and in is number 24, Ruff. 49-47, McDonell. Pass intercepted. Intercepted by Ruff. Ruff comes down to the wing. Over to the top of the key now. Back over to Ruff. Ruff now over to Richardson. Richardson now inside. And that is Rosowski puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Paschal. Paschal to Oth. Again, 49-47, McDonell. 4:57 remaining in the game. We have the Bauer Built Panther postgame show coming up. Oth now over to Sabelko. She'll drive in from the left corner, back out to Oth. Oth, wing, three ball, shot, no good. Rebounded by the Max. With the rebound is Ruff. Bomb back the other way. Shot put up. Whistling a foul before the shot on the Hartman. Fouls on the Panthers. Foul will be on Kurth, and I think the next foul. Bonus the rest of the way for, or do we already? Yep. Nope, it is bonus the rest of the way now for the Max. So the 1-1. Going on the line will be Hartman. Again, we'll have our Bauerville Panther postgame show coming up. Hope to talk with Coach Lowenhagen. Also run down scores as well from our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Free throw on the way is good by Hartman. 3-point McDonell lead. is good. Second free throw. And so 51-47, McDonell. Across the timeline now comes Oth. Oth now over to Sabelko. Wing. 3-ball shot, no good. Rebounded by Siegenthaler. And across the timeline now. Over to Ruff. Ruff now looking for a cutter. No one there. Ruff now. Back over to Rosowski. Rosowski now kicks it out to the corner. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Loose ball, and it will be off of Siegenthaler. It'll be a Panther ball. And so inbounded now to Chloe Oth. And Oth now will bring it up across the timeline. Oth now over to Sabelko. Sabelko bounce pass over to Kurth. Kurth to Oth. Oth back to Kurth. Kurth tries to drive inside. Whistle, foul. Foul will be on number 24, and that'll be on Ruff. Going to the line for 2 will be Kurth. Thank you to Durand-Napa. Farmers visit Durand-Napa for custom hoses, bulk fluids, filters, tools, and the parts you need to keep your equipment running on the farm. From Durand-Napa, Madison Street, Durand. Annabis Silo, your Husqvarna and Toro Lawn and Garden Equipment dealer, is Annabis Silo, Highway 25, Durand. And Bauer Plumbing and Septic Service, offering plumbing and septic services for new construction or repairs. Give Chris a call at 672-8224. First free throw again was good. Next free throw on the way is good as well for Kurth. So it's 51-49 now, McDonell. And coming across the timeline now is McDonell with Flanagan. And they kick it into the corner now to Hepfler. Hepfler left corner. Now pass is knocked out of bounds by Kurth. Panther boys trying to rally the girls here. Over to Siegenthaler now. Siegenthaler out to Flanagan. Flanagan. Long cross-court pass now over to Ruff. Ruff now on the right wing. Pass is tipped, but coming up with the loose ball is Flanagan. Flanagan's inside pass. They kick it back out to the outside now. Panthers in his own. Intercepted. Loose ball, but McDonell comes back up with it. Hoyt had intercepted it, but couldn't hang on. And now back to Ruff. Bounce pass now inside. Pass knocked out of bounds by Chloe Oth. Excuse me. 2:58 remaining, 51-49, McDonell. Inbounded now to Flanagan. Flanagan back to Siegenthaler. Into the corner now. Long cross-court pass out to the wing. Pass is tipped by Sabelko. Out of bounds. It'll stay a McDonell ball. And so now Siegenthaler to inbound it on the baseline. Siegenthaler looking, and pass now over to Ruff. Ruff nearly lost it. Over to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler now looking for a cutter inside. No one's there. She's trying to draw that zone out. Now inside to Ruff. Puts up a shot. Dishes it off. Up and in. Driving the lane. Number 5. And that's Annie Siegenthaler. She's got 20. Quickly back the other way. Whistle foul. Foul will be on McDonell. And it'll be on Aaron Siegenthaler. And so going to the line for the 1-and-1. Nope, double bonus. It should be rest of the way. Double bonus is Sabelko. So that'll help the Panthers. With 2:27 remaining, Panthers down by 4. First free throw by Sabelko is good. And thank you to the Goodrich Funeral Home, your authorized location for monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Sabelko's next free throw is good. 2-point lead for McDonell once again, 53-51. Timeout, McDonell. With 2:22 remaining and 53-51, and McDonell leads. And thank you to Alcivia Co-op. Find out about the Cenex Total Protection Plan warranty for your farm equipment from Alcivia Co-op, Security Financial Bank. where electronic banking is easy. 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. Also, Sundstrom and Company, your local tax experts. Call now for tax planning, 672-4425 to schedule that appointment. And Charles LP Gas and Appliance, offering a full line of Whirlpool appliances, along with reputation, pricing, and also service as well at Charles LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Prime Realty of Durand, visit their website at primerealitymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. And Adams Super Service, your partners network car care center with complete auto service, downtown Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast. Without the support of these businesses and organizations, we wouldn't be able to bring you tonight's game here on WRDN. Again, our Bowerville Panther postgame show coming up. And so inbounded now to Flanagan. Flanagan passes it off to Ruff. They kick it back out to the wing. 3 ball on the way is good. Wow, huge 3 by Flanagan to make it 56-51. Over to Sabelko. Sabelko now back the other way. Hands it off to Hoyt. Hoyt, left corner, 3 ball on the way. Shot no good. And rebounded by McDonell. With the rebound was Ruff. Ruff across the timeline now over to Flanagan. Flanagan to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler dishes it back out to Ann Siegenthaler. They're going to play keep away down to a minute 42. And a pass stolen. Stolen by Off to Sabelko. Sabelko lays it up and in. Timeout, Durand-Arkansaw. 56-53 now. McDonell leads with a minute 34 remaining. Thank you to Antech, your premier communications and entertainment provider. Durand Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access. Durand and Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, a division of Ansay and Associates. Hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. All right. Again, our Bowerville Panther postgame show coming up. We'll try and get some scores from around the area. Hope to talk with Coach Lowenhagen, preview our next broadcast. But we still have about a minute 30 left in this game, and McDonell leading 56-53. Panthers in the double bonus, by the way. All right, so McDonell has the ball. It'll be a full court Panther press here. Inbounding it will be Ruff. Ruff looking. Here comes the bomb. And Kurth tries to hang on to it. She stepped out of bounds. She tried to get it on the interception. So McDonell will inbound it now on the baseline. That's Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler looking. And Sabelko knocks it down, but Siegenthaler gets her own pass back after it was knocked down. So it'll stay McDonell ball. And coming over is Ruff. Ruff now. They're going to play keep away. Long cross-court pass over to Siegenthaler. And Hoyt knocks the ball down, but then she slips. And pass intercepted. Intercepted by Kurth. Kurth over to Oth. And Oth has the ball stolen back the other way. Ruff. And she'll lay it up and in. 58 seconds remaining. Over to Addison Oth. Addison Oth across the timeline. Addison Oth to Kurth. Kurth squares up. 3 ball on the way. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by McDonell. 58-53. McDonell leads. 46 seconds remaining. Across the timeline comes Siegenthaler. Whistle. Foul. And she'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Foul will be on Hoyt. $40 seconds remaining. Again, 58-53. McDonell leads. And free throw on the way is good. The first points of the night for Erin Siegenthaler. Sister Anna has 20. Next free throw on the way is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Kurth. Kurth quickly back the other way. Over to Sabelko. Sabelko to Addisanoff. Addisanoff, 3-ball on the way. Short, no good. And it's going to be saved, but back to Sabelko. Sabelko loses the ball off her foot. And back the other way now comes Hepfler. Up and in. 61-53 now. Kurth now across the timeline. Cross court pass to Sabelko. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Out of bounds. It'll be McDonell ball with 7 seconds remaining. So McDonell Central going to win this game tonight. 61-53. Again, 7 seconds remaining. So the Panther defense is just going to retreat back and they can just hang on to the ball to end the game. Again, final score tonight, 61-53. McDonell wins tonight. You're listening to Durand-Arkansaw girls basketball here on WRDN.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bauer-Built Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bauer-Built Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer-Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer-Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer-Built, built on service.
Welcome back to McDonell High School here in Chippewa Falls as McDonell wins it tonight 61-53. Well, let's run down scoring tonight. Chloe Oth had 6, Sally McMahon 2, Addison Oth 10, Victoria Kurth 12, Emma White 8, Sawyer Sabelko 9, and Paitlin Paschal 3. With the loss, Panthers fall to 1-1 overall. For McDonell tonight, Hepfler had 4, Siegenthaler had 20, Flanagan had 8, Rosowski had 2, Ruff had 19, Hartman had 7, Richardson had 2. With the win, McDonell will improve their record to 1-1. Well, let's see if we can get any scores here on our Durand Fresh Markets scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Let's see here. We did have a few scores from before, I think. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. Girls basketball from tonight. Some finals now starting to come in. It was St. Charles defeating Wabasha Kellogg 55-37. Elk Mound, they defeat Fall Creek 59-32. Also, Clayton, they win over Glenwood City 47-35. Goodhue, Spring Valley at Elma Pepin, Cannon Falls at Lake City tonight. Those are some of the other games going on around the area tonight in boys hoops. And so we will going to take one final break. Hope to talk with Coach Lowenhagen, but we're going to take one final break and then preview our next broadcast as well here. We'll do that here coming up. Here it's the Bauer-Built Panther post-game show being brought to you by Bauer-Built Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand-Arkansaw girls basketball on WRDN.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to McDonell High School tonight, where McDonell defeats Durand-Arkansaw by a score of 61-53 from the JV game tonight. McDonell defeated Durand-Arkansaw 44-35. Panthers had their chances. They had a couple of times where they had the lead, but they just couldn't extend the lead. And it seemed like just they would get a break, and then they wouldn't get a break. And then it just couldn't quite get above that hump to not only get the lead, but then extend it. But again, McDonell wins it tonight, 61-53. Our next broadcast will be Monday night from Durand-Arkansaw High School as we'll kick off our boys basketball coverage. Panthers taking on Fall Creek. We'll have that game for you coming up Monday nights with the Advent Health Panther preview at 7, tip-off at 7:15. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Again, our final score, McDonell defeats Durand-Arkansaw 61-53. You've been listening to Durand-Arkansaw Girls High School Basketball here on WRDN. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm Brian Winnikins. Have a great evening.